us really quickly, just give us the abridged version of why you are not seeking re-election. Senator Bayh, let's start with you.
Some of it's personal and some of it has to do with Washington, Katie. In my case, I became a very young governor of my state. Kit was governor of Missouri, and I became used to as an executive running things, making a bigger difference day to day than you do in a legislative branch like the Senate. So that's a big part of it. But in addition to that, I'm just more independent and moderate than the institution is constructed today. It tends to reward people who are more partisan, more ideological, and not quite as pragmatic. So I thought I could make a bigger contribution in the private sector doing something else.
And Senator Bond, do you agree with Senator Bayh's assessment?
Not really. I share the same concerns that Evan does about how things work in Washington, but I served Missouri for 40 years. I was the youngest governor in Missouri history, and as I said when I announced I wasn't running, I don't aspire to be the oldest senator. So I thought I would move on, pass it on to a younger person, and get out in the private sector and try to work on from there on some of the things that I've been working on that have been very rewarding in the time I've been governor and senator.
So for you, Senator Bond, it was more personal. It was less sort of discussed with the institution of Congress that's motivated you.
Obviously, there's some very trying times that we've seen in Congress, but I made the decision that it was after 40 years, my late mother said, it's time you got out of government and got a real job, and that was 25 years ago. So I'm taking her advice a quarter of a century later.